Makes you wanna go. Makes you wanna go. Na 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 na. Makes you wanna go. Makes you wanna go. Makes you wanna go. Na 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 na. Makes you wanna go.
Well, hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping in to watch Gab with Goldnbronze. We really do appreciate it. We actually know that there's many other things that you could be doing today, and you decided to come by and see what we're talking about. So we really do appreciate it. I want to start off by saying Gab with Goldnbronze is a sponsor of Golden Swan Cadre, which is a 501c3 domestic nonprofit organization that advocates against domestic violence towards women. But we do some other things too. We advocate for women's health issues, including mental health, self-care, maternity health, and mindfulness. So we solicit you to go to our website, www.goldenswancadre.com, and see what we're all about. You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook to see our mission, vision, and purpose. But we solicit your donations as we do a lot of things to help women as they lead the domestic violence centers and start their single family head of household journey. So I won't take up a lot of time on that. I just ask that you consider donating to Golden Swan Cadre, $1. Anything more than that is greatly appreciated, but $1 won't be turned down because it adds up as well. And so we do appreciate it. I want to tell you, we have with us a very special guest tonight. Her name is KiKi Merchant, and she is a sophomore at the University of Houston on the Lady Cougars basketball team. How are you tonight, KiKi?
I'm good, thank you.
It is so good to see you here, and I'm glad that you took the time out to come and talk with me today.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us, KiKi, a little bit about yourself, just a little backstory.
Well, I'm KiKi. I started playing basketball when I was 4. My dad kind of got me into basketball, and here I am now, a sophomore at U of H.
Yay. So I take it from the age of 4 to 19. That is something that you really did enjoy doing, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us, what is your height and what position do you play?
I'm not really sure on my height. I don't know how tall I am. But
are you 6 feet tall yet, KiKi?
That's what ESPN says, but I doubt it. I give myself 5'10".
Okay, well, you look 6 feet to me, so.
Yeah, I give myself 5'10", and I play positions 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now. We kind of short on players right now, so I'm having to bump positions and play everything.
That's pretty good that you're able to play multiple positions, right?
Yes, ma'am. It is.
Can you tell us what position 1, 2, 3, and 4 is? Like
the 1 is the point guard, 2 is shooting guard, 3 is small forward, and 4 is power forward.
Wow, that's pretty good. So how many points do you average a game on a good day?
Last year, I didn't really play much my freshman year, so I think I averaged somewhere around 4.5 points a game. But I didn't really play a lot. So
it's not typical for freshmen to start anyway, is it?
I don't think too many freshmen just come in and play a lot of minutes. So
yeah, I think that's true. Okay, so can I ask you a few questions then, Kiki?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so well, let's see. Let's start off with some casual questions. Like, what is your day like? Do you have to get up early in the morning and go to practice and then school, or how does it work when you're in athletics?
So our coaches they work with our schedule. So depending on our classes, they work practice times around our schedule. So for me, I only have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10. So usually I'll get up early in the morning around 8:15 and go just shoot a little bit before practice, and then I'll go to class at 10. When I get back from class, I typically have weights around 11:15, and then I bump straight from weights to practice from 12:30 to like 3.
That's a long day, huh?
Yeah, and then after that, after practice, sometimes we have study hall or learning specialist. That's like an hour and a half, depending on what we have that day.
Okay, what is your major?
Right now, I'm looking to go into psychology. I don't have a major right now, but I'm looking to go into psychology.
You're just doing the prereqs, right? The first 2 years.
Yeah.
So how do you balance your academic responsibilities with basketball during your sophomore year?
Just having a schedule, making sure I know when and where I'm supposed to be at each time of day.
Okay. Well, what motivated you to pursue basketball at the college level?
Uh, that's a good question. When I was younger, I thought I would go to college to run track because I don't know. I think I did AAU track before I did AAU basketball, but as I started to get bigger, around 7th grade, I started to see that I was actually good at it. And my middle school coach, she started to talk to me about like college and stuff. And then ever since then, I just been thinking about college and AAU and getting offers.
That's good. You started in middle school thinking about college.
Yeah, like 7th grade, like my first year of actually being able to play on the school team, coaches would start talking to me, and it just something that I always wanted to do since then.
So Kiki, um, what was I about to ask you? Something you said. Oh, what is AAU or AIU? Let everybody know what that is, because people
A it's summer league basketball. I don't really know what AAU stands for. That's just what they call it. But it's just summer league basketball where college coaches and stuff could watch you play.
and what age were you when you started playing that?
I first started playing AAU when I was 12.
And you got to travel all over doing that, didn't you?
I didn't start traveling until the 9th grade, so I was 14 when I started traveling.
Okay. Your parents are pretty dedicated to making sure you were able to do it, weren't they?
Yeah, because they saw how good I was, so it was like this is what we need to do.
Okay, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we are back. So before we left for commercial break, I was saying that your parents were pretty dedicated in making sure you were able to do what you like to do. And you said they saw that you had the skill, so they decided to go ahead and nurture that. Is that what you were saying before I
Yes,
cut you off?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So you come from a family of basketball players, though, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. On my dad's side, pretty sure they all played basketball.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So have you experienced any changes in your time management skills since your freshman year?
Uh,
Like,
Not really. We have academic advisors and like coaches split up between different players to help us with all that stuff. So I think I'm pretty good on that.
yes. So is there anything that you especially enjoy more than anything else? Like, what position do you have a preference? Even though
Uh,
you're talented enough to play different positions, do you have a preference?
if I had to just pick a position to stick to, I would probably stick to the two, which is the shooting guard.
Okay. Is that where you block shooters, you mean?
No, that's like when I get the ball and I can score.
I know that's right, because you be scoring mid-court and all over the place. You're a good little scorer. Well, How has your role on the team evolved from your freshman year to now? So let me just say, I've noticed that uh, your freshman year, you were always one out there in the center front, welcoming the girls when they first announced them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So what a position is what little role is that on the team?
That's just something that I decided that I wanted to do. Usually in college basketball, when they call the starters out, everybody goes down the line and they have a handshake with the person at the end. And I just decided that I wanted to be the person to do handshakes that year.
Oh, that was cool. Okay. So, how has your role on the team evolved from the freshman year to now? Do you have any more responsibility, or
Yeah.
are there any more expectations of you?
Our season doesn't really start. It's for another 2 weeks, so I don't really know how my role has changed yet. But right now, I feel like my expectation is a little bit higher now. They're expecting a lot more out of me since I've played a year already, and I can't come into the game like, oh, I'm a freshman mindset. I gotta get out there and know what I'm doing.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome. So, what areas of your game do you feel have improved the most since your freshman year or period?
Areas of my game, the biggest area of my game that I feel like has improved the most is my shooting, and that just came with being confident. I don't think I was very confident last year because I was the only freshman on the team, and I was just so afraid to mess up. So every time I got the ball, it was just like I'm trying to get the ball out of my hands. But now I feel like I'm a little more confident. I got teammates and coaches around me telling me like they want me to do this, they want me to do that. So it just came. I think confidence is the biggest part of my game.
That's awesome. And you can do it, KiKi.
Yeah,
You can do it.
yeah. It's just being
Yes,
confident.
that's awesome. So, are there any challenges that you faced this season that were different from the first year, other than um, gaining more confidence? Are there any other challenges, or do you just feel like you got this?
Um, I think the only challenge that we have right now is being short on players. So me having to learn every position right now because I never know when or where, what position I'm going to be in. I think that's a challenge for me, just learning every position right now.
Yeah, every game the position may be different, or
Yeah,
is it possible that you might start off in one position during the game and they switch you to another one in the same
yeah,
game?
like I could start off at the shooting guard position and then he'll sub somebody in, and I'm still in the game, and then they'll just tell me like, "Oh, KiKi, you have to play the fourth position now since this person is in the game." That's just going to be a challenge for me, just adjusting the different positions at any time.
So, KiKi, is that something that everybody has to do, or you have the actual skill to be able to do that?
A couple of us do have to do that. It's not everybody. It's just a select few of us that have to bump positions like that right
So,
now.
I would see that as something that's really good that you're
Yeah.
able. Yeah. Okay. Well, we went a little over. Let me take a few minutes to break. Okay, so I see that as something that is a skill set. You know, it's a good thing that
Yes.
you're able to do that. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. Um, what areas of your game do you feel have improved the most? We said that, didn't we? Didn't you say that was
Shooting
your
and
shooting? Okay. What's the most important lesson you've learned from your coaches and your teammates since being in college?
uh, just trusting myself. That's what they tell me a lot. That's like the number one thing I learned this year is just to trust myself or trust my game. They always tell me that I'm here for a reason, so trust myself. That's that's like the
That's
number.
good. And trusting yourself helps you to gain the confidence that you need,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, KiKi. So how do you contribute to the team's chemistry, both on and off the court? So, like that's kind of that's not a tricky question. How do you contribute to the team, the chemistry of the team when you're playing ball and when you're not playing ball?
On the court right now, I feel like I'm gonna have to be a big part of our defense because I'm so long and I'm very very quick. So I feel like I can contribute on defense and being able to get a bucket when needed. Yeah, And
Wow.
off the court, just encouraging my teammates, being there for them and helping them whenever they need help.
So are you like upbeat and keep the vibe going positively? One of those kind of players?
Well, yeah, right now I feel like I feel like I'm kind of playful. Like I try to keep everybody happy when we're in practice. Like I'll go up to everybody and like, yeah, like dance, get everybody smiling. I feel
That's good.
like I do.
That's good. That's good. Tell us how you support even though you're just a freshman. I don't know even if you guys, I mean, you're just a sophomore, but I don't know if you've gotten any freshmen. You're not like a senior, but tell us how you support incoming freshmen. You're just 1 year older as they adjust to college basketball.
We don't have no freshmen. I'm still the baby on the team, so it's kind
What?
of yeah. I'm still the baby on the team, so it's kind of hard to answer that question. But if we do have incoming freshmen coming next year, so I feel like I'm just gonna have to just help them whenever they need help. Just tell them to stay confident. Don't let nothing bring down their confidence. I think that's what a lot of the older players told me last year. Just help them stay confident.
So, KiKi, they did not recruit any freshmen for this year?
They did, but we got a lot of transfers.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why you guys are short on the team? You mean
No,
transfers from other colleges?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Like upper class
We
transfer?
have a lot of upperclassmen transfers.
Okay. All right then. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Are they on scholarship and they can
Yeah.
transfer?
That's a big thing in the college world right now. Everybody's transferring everywhere.
Wow. Oh, well, I started to ask you why, but I'll ask you that off. You I don't want to put you in the hot seat. So, um, what does leadership look like for you, KiKi? And how have you stepped into more of a leadership role as a sophomore?
Leadership to me just looks like just being there for your teammates.
KiKi,
Helping them.
let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay, as you were saying, KiKi.
Oh, leadership for me is just being there for your teammates whenever they need you on and off the court. Setting an example for your teammates. Just helping them whenever they need help. I guess I don't know. I guess just being there is being a leader to me. Being some,
Just giving that emotional support as well.
yeah, like being someone they can fall on when they need help.
Yeah, that's good. So, do you guys uh, verbally motivate each other? You go to Bible study and do things like that to keep positive and stuff?
Well, not all of us go to Bible study, just a couple of us, but we definitely do talk to each other a lot.
That's good.
Just making sure that we have that bond so that when we're on the court, everybody's comfortable with each other.
That is good. That's so important that you have that on the court and off the court relationship, that there's no animosity and jealousy and none of that going on. It's just like a group of sisters, I imagine,
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, how do you prepare mentally and physically for games and practices, especially the games?
Mentally, I just go in the game. I just wake up with the mindset like I got better. I got better this week, and I'm gonna let it all out on the court. Physically, what do I do before games physically? I typically just shoot, eat some fruit, eat some candy. Just
You shoot ball.
yeah, just shoot around. I don't really do too much before the games. I don't like to run my energy out on warm ups and stuff.
So, do you like when you're not in school and you're not playing games, do you play basketball just like in the neighborhood or at the park, or do you like take time off and just say, this is kind of what I do every day, so I don't want to do it today or whatever?
Nah, I don't take breaks. When we have breaks, I usually go with Keyshawn and play basketball.
And play basketball.
Yeah,
And Keyshawn is your brother, right?
yeah, or
Okay.
I'll just have him and all my friends come up here and we'll run games in the gym for fun.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I didn't know that they could go up there and play with you.
Yeah, that surprised me too. I didn't figure that out till this summer.
Okay, that's really good. Well, I guess they'd rather you be there doing it than somewhere else. And
Yeah, because if I get hurt here, we got trainers and stuff. Rather
right,
than going to the park and getting hurt and everything.
right. That would be messed up. We don't want you to do that, KiKi.
Yeah.
We want you to be safe and take care of yourself. So, what specific skills are you currently working on to take your game to the next level, to level up?
I feel like nothing is perfect, so I work on everything every day: ball handling, shooting, defense. I just do it all every day because nobody's perfect, and there's always room for improvement.
Amen, amen. And remember, that's with everything in life, not just basketball, but we
Yeah.
can always grow and improve. And I always say, when you think you know it all and you can't grow anymore, that's probably when your expiration date on this earth to be up, right?
Yeah.
Because as long as we live, we are always going to be able to learn something from somebody,
Yes.
you know? So, have you changed anything in your off-season training or conditioning from last year to this year? Is anything different?
Um, the only thing that I would say is different is my effort. I feel like I have to go hard in everything I do now. Last year it was a learning experience for me, just trying to fill out everything and see how everything would be. So the only thing that's really changed is my effort and going hard every day.
And that will get you to the WNBA.
I hope so.
Is that your goal?
Kind of want to play overseas. There's more money out there.
Overseas? That's interesting
I
that
think a lot more money.
in another country you can make more money playing basketball than in this country.
Yeah, but by the time I graduate, who knows how big the
I
WNBA
know, right? It's getting better every day.
it is.
So let's see. If you were to this is just shooting the bull for a few minutes. If you were someday to be able to play for the WNBA, is there a particular team that's your favorite?
I don't think it matters. I would just want to be there.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Just being able to have the experience and being able to be there doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. Your mother probably will have a fit if you go overseas.
Probably.
Or she may go with you. Let's see. I don't know. She might not care, but I know I was kind of overprotective of my kids and didn't want them too far away from me, you know?
That's exactly how she is.
So, what are your short-term and long-term goals as an athlete first?
My short-term goals right now, just to improve in the Big 12. Right now, they got us ranked really low, so I just want to be able to prove everybody wrong, show them that we're not the team that needs to be ranked that low. And long-term goals, making a name for myself throughout college and being able to go play pro.
I know that's right. I know that's right, KiKi. Well, what are your long-term goals as a student? You know, like you're aspiring to get a degree. And I know you say you're just doing your core classes right now, but typically you have something in mind that you would want to do after the WNBA or playing overseas. There must be some ultimate goal in mind.
I want to be a coach. I want to be able to give back and do for other kids what people did for me. I had a lot of help from a lot of different people coming up. Trainers, coaches, parents, just everybody was there for me. I want to be able to give back to other kids.
So does that mean like you would like to teach or
coach, being a coach and a trainer.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, all right. So as I was asking, I was digging a little into what you thought maybe you would want to do. And I know that's 3 to 4 years away. Most kids go to college 5 years. I don't know if basketball players do that as well. But you have at least two more years to go for
Mhm.
that bachelor's degree. Do you have any kind of occupation? You said you want to be a coach in the high school level or college level. Does it matter?
Uh, it doesn't really matter. I just want to be able to coach school ball or AAU, and I want to be able to be a trainer.
Okay.
Just help kids work on their skills.
So that would be after the WNBA or overseas. That's good.
I could actually do that during off season.
Oh,
That's
during the off season, I was like, okay, Kiki, you're gonna be like your grandmother, doing a whole bunch of different jobs. Oh, so you would do it on the off season of playing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Do you see yourself playing basketball? Well, you do beyond college and professionally. How do you handle pressure during high stakes games?
Staying calm, staying confident. Don't let nobody get in my head. Just stay true to what I know and believe in myself. Don't change nothing. Just do what I do best.
And so you're a pretty calm person anyway, right? I mean, it
Yeah.
really did. I've not ever seen you really mad.
Yes, it takes a lot to get me mad.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So that's really a good thing, Kiki.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not really. I'm not gonna say I'm not a caring person, but I really don't care.
So I know what you mean. You don't care to let people get in your head and
Yeah.
to intimidate you and aggravate you, but you are a caring person.
Yeah, I'm a caring person, but it's just hard to make me mad. Like you can't just make me mad saying things. I don't care about what you're saying. If you're trying to
Yeah, that's
if
good.
you're trying to hurt me, I don't care.
Oh, that's so cool to have that attitude. I need to have you rub that off on me. I tend to worry too much about what people think, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
So it's kind of good to be in the middle. Like you can talk all you want, but I don't care, because your words are not going to affect me one way or the other, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, tell me what has been your proudest moment in basketball so far?
Like overall in life or college.
Let's start with younger, overall in
Um,
life.
what was the question again?
What has been your proudest moments so far in your basketball career?
Um,
So that includes college. Yeah.
my proudest moments is just getting to be here. I worked hard to be here, so I feel like that's my proudest moment. It's just being able to come play in college basketball because a lot of people don't get that opportunity.
That is so true. Yeah. And don't take it for granted.
Yeah,
Your grades are good.
yeah. College is hard.
Yes, college is harder than high school, but
Yeah,
I know with playing basketball, you have to manage your time,
yeah. It takes a lot more. It's a lot.
and
Our days are longer. We gotta practice. We be tired. Got homework, and it just be like
it's like a job, sweetheart.
Yeah.
When you get that full ride, that is your job. Yeah.
Yes,
So you have to know how to manage that time to get it all in. Just
yeah.
make sure that you do some self-care and rest in between,
Yeah, I tend to get my work done earlier in the week, so at the end of the week I have just me time. Wednesdays, we are off on Wednesdays and Sundays, so I do have 2 days out of the week to just do nothing.
Yeah. So do you get nervous when you're out there playing basketball and you see all these people? Or you got used to that at age 4, though. So
Yeah, I feel like the crowd it gets me right. It gets me rowdy. Like when I see a lot of people, it's just like yeah,
that's awesome. That's kind of like entertainers say that when they go out on the stage and they see an arena packed full of people, it hypes them up. It makes them
yeah,
feel good. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
gets them ready to go. So let's see, what else can I ask you? Do you spend a lot of time training your little brother?
Nah, Keyshawn, I don't know. I don't play basketball at the school no more. Honestly,
He doesn't, you don't think?
I don't know. I really
Okay. I mean, what
Well,
I mean is like y'all play ball together a lot though, right?
don't. In the summertime we did, but ever since school has started, I haven't really seen them like that. But in the summertime, we definitely do play basketball a lot together.
That's good. So are there other activities that you like to do when you're not playing basketball?
Yeah, I like to play the game with my teammates. Like on our off days, we get on the game and play Fortnite together, or we just me and my roommate Summer. We just go ride around our scooters around campus or something. Just to give us something to do. We really don't have a lot to do up here.
You said scooters?
Yeah, we have scooters like that. We ride to our classes with, but we just go ride
Oh,
around.
really?
Yeah, if we're bored, we'll just go ride our scooters around campus and see what's going on around campus. There's usually like little activities and things going on, so we'll
Do
just
you
ride
get
our scooters to find it.
do you get to engage in some of those activities?
We do. We get to engage in everything.
That's
That's we're usually home. My day ends. It depends on the day. It's not early, but it's not super late. I'm pretty sure I'm home by like 6 or 7 every day.
okay. Yeah, that's not bad. So except for Tuesday's your long night, right?
Yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays are my long days.
Okay. So if you could give um, younger girls some advice on what they would need to do to condition themselves to be able to be where you're at today, what advice would you give them?
Just stay consistent. If it's really what you want to do, stay consistent and work hard. Everything, all the time. Work hard all the time. Don't never let up.
All right. And so that means that, so would they need to, um, when you say stay consistent,
hmm
do you mean in their game or what exactly do you mean?
Stay consistent everywhere. With your game, stay training. Stay in shape. Eat right. Drink right. Sleep. Just stay consistent. Stay on top of your stuff. Don't let nothing get in the way of anything of that.
All right. And that would mean to stay out of trouble and just kind of focus on school. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right. Thank you, everyone. We're back. So, KiKi, so what kind of diet would be, since we mentioned for the younger kids to stay consistent, what kind of diet, like I'm not talking like a diet to lose weight, but what kind of diet would you recommend that they try to adhere to get their body toned? Because you're pretty toned.
Well, for me, to play college ball, I guess they want you a little thicker. I was real skinny coming into college, so for me, my diet was trying to gain weight. So I drank a lot of protein shakes and I ate a lot of fatty food. Not fatty food, but like just making sure I had my protein, like eating steak, chicken, rice, mashed potatoes, things like that. Just don't lose your body, but make sure you have some muscle on you when you
Yeah.
come to college. I think that's the only thing. They want you to have some muscle. So I was
So you did, I noticed that you have gotten more toned. Do you still eat like that or?
honestly, I don't eat like that. I like eating sandwiches and stuff, sandwiches and fruit and chips. But I definitely do drink I drink 2 protein shakes a day, so that helps a lot. The
And do
protein.
you exercise and work out still?
Yes, I lift weights every day.
Good. That's good. So let's see, what else can I ask you? Um, do you have anything that you would like to offer to the younger girls that want to be where you're at? And
Um, mm, what I did to get where I was at was just train, train, train. When you have the chance to get exposure, just go out there and do what you do best. Stay confident. That's really it. That's all I did was train, stay confident, play my game.
so being an athlete is just like being an entertainer or an actor, an actress, that's their life, right?
Yeah.
They spend all their time um, singing and writing songs and rehearsing and recording, and they have very little time for much else, very little time for socialization, because it sounds like you really have to want it and be focused and dedicate your time and your life to your craft and your talent
Yeah.
and give it like your all. If
Yeah.
that Yeah.
When I was in high school, I wasn't really the one that got to go out and be social and go with my friends and stuff because I had training or I had basketball practice. That was really all I did, and that's really still all I do. Um, yeah, you're not gonna if you want to be great, you're gonna have to lead a social life. I'll tell you that.
I know that's right, Kiki. That's the best advice I've heard you give so far, besides the eating and the focusing. And there, it's all good advice. But you're absolutely right. Whatever it is in life that they want, they have to stay focused and leave the socialization alone, leave the parties alone, and hanging out, and be dedicated to whatever it is that
Yeah,
they want to aspire to. That has to be first,
yeah.
second to God, but first to everything else. You know what I mean?
You
To try
you
to reach that goal.
you will have time to socialize, but don't try to socialize every day, every week. Just focus on you. Keep your head intact.
Is that something that the coaches kind of train you guys on how to do as well? Or you have to already have that mentality when you get there?
Um, it's I don't think you have to have the mentality, and it's not really coached. It just comes with being here. Like the long days, I don't think nobody wants to come fresh out of practice and go party. Like our bodies are tired when we're getting out of practice. Like we go in there, we give it our all. You should be dead tired when you got out of practice.
Yeah. So Kiki, when you guys are on the road playing games, um, do they like have do you guys go by bus from one place to the other?
Yeah, we take charter buses to the airports and to private planes, stuff like that.
Private planes?
Sometimes we have private planes.
That's awesome. Y'all get to ride in private planes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh wow. I've not even ever been in a private plane. That's cool. I was about to ask you if they feed you, but
But
I guess they
they feed,
do, you
they
know.
feed us well.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, I really appreciate your taking your time out to be with me tonight. And everybody, I was going to say this for the last, but I'm really proud of this young lady. This is my granddaughter. And so I wasn't going to say that, but at first, but she seems very focused. She's my firstborn. I call her my number one. And I think my number two gets a little jealous of that. But I call her my number one because she was the firstborn grandchild that I had. And I'm very proud of you, Kiki.
Thank
And I know that you are going to go a long ways. You have success written all over your forehead. Not only that, it's in your heart and it's on your mind and it's a passion. And when we have a passion, we excel with whatever our passion is, you know, because it lives within us. And so I do know that your parents made sure you had some you're very lucky to have parents who invested in something that they saw that you were good in to make your dream come true. Because so many kids don't have parents that invest in them. There are some that do, but there's a lot that get looked over because they didn't have parents that invested in their talent, whether it be basketball, music, poetry, no matter what. As children, we have to have that support. And I know for a fact that you did. And so I give kudos to you for being so resilient and hanging in there, knowing what you wanted and knowing what you want now and what you need to do to get it. And I give kudos to your mom and your dad for making sure that you were able to sit where you're sitting today, because I know from talking to you today that was a goal that you had from middle school, which I didn't know, and that it was in your heart, something that you always wanted to do. So congratulations. And I am going to speak it in the universe. You will make that overseas team or WNBA, whichever one you want to do.
Yes,
I'm going to speak into the universe that after that career is over, you will coach and give back to children because someone fed into you, poured into you. You're going to be in a position in life where you can pour into other people as well. So God bless you. And thank you for coming to Gab with Golden Bronze. Just sit tight for a minute and then we'll end the show. My co-host is on vacation, so I'm having to do this by myself, everybody. But I want to say again that Gab with Golden Bronze sponsors Golden Swan Cadre, and we solicit your donations to try to help other women. We are women helping women. So these women, when they leave the domestic violence centers, they leave with what they came with, which is usually nothing. And so what these centers do is they refer them to us. We adopt the families. And when we adopt the families, we help them furnish their apartments. Right now, we adopt one room, but our goal is to be able to furnish an entire apartment for the single lady as she starts out with her family on her head of household journey. It is not easy to do. I've walked in those shoes, and that's why I started Golden Swan Cadre. It takes 2 jobs, sometimes 3, to hold it all together. And so we're trying to make it easier for other people and share our experiences. We mentor them, we peer-to-peer with them, we help them furnish their apartments, we help them supply their needs list. If they need Thanksgiving dinners, we try to supply that. We work with rec centers and providing to underprivileged children, Easter baskets for Easter, Christmas gift for Christmas, food for Thanksgiving, candy for Halloween. We do all of that in the communities that we serve. We are partially funded, and so we do want to solicit some donations to help us do these things. So if you would go to our Facebook page, go to Swan Cadre, you can learn a lot about our mission, vision, and purpose. Not only that, you can go to Instagram, which is the official _ Golden Swan Cadre. You can go to my Instagram, which is Goldnbronze _ aka _ Karen Denise, or you can go to our website, which is www.goldenswancadre.com, and you can learn all about us. If you have any questions, you can message us and we will get back with you within 48 hours. So we thank you again for watching Gab with Golden Bronze. Come back tomorrow. I promise you we'll have something more interesting and just as interesting, rather not more, but just as interesting as today to talk about on tomorrow. And we thank you for coming. Come back again. Goodbye.